programs. Whoever has got the doubts in terms of they wanted to have in the mobile view versions, the backend teams are working on creating a small clips from the mobile versions that will be shared with you. We are working on converting this complete training sessions into multiple languages that will be shared with you for the future reference. So the team is completely working in towards providing you the best to best solutions which you are expecting. So I really thank once again to all of you for joining this training program. So let me just start and tell you the agenda of the today's session. Okay, before I go to the agenda, once again I wanted to thank without Government of West Bengal initiative, this training would have not been possible. So this I really thank to the entire team of Government of West Bengal Education Department, and we are thankful for the Microsoft Education. We are thankful for Tech Guard for organizing this entire training programs, and not but last but not least, the entire educator community, their leaders, their principals for participating in this training program. So I'm Prashant, and today I am going to conduct this training programs, and along with me, my team is there today, and I've got panel of 5 to 6 members today who will going to address each and every queries which you are going to ask today. So we have got in the panels, Ms. Sharoni is there, Manish is there, Archana is there, Ranjani is there, Shivangini is there. So we have got 4 or 5 members today in the panels who are going to answer each and every queries, and they will be sharing you a lot of important links. So as I can see right now in the question, the complete announcements which is already done. There it is already mentioned about all the 3 days quiz link, which is already, if you have missed out some quiz link, you may refer to that by going to the Q&A section. Recording of day 1, day 2, day 3 links are also available there. So the joining link is acting as a recording link. So you can click on that and watch the recording. That is also shared. And we will be also sharing you everything as a complete package when the 5 days training will get over. We are going to give you a single document where everything will be available. Support form and the LinkedIn yesterday, which we have discussed, that group we have shared with you. And today's topic is also shared there. Let me just go into the today's topic. What is the topic today? So today's topic is, we are talking about hybrid learning. Hybrid learning, which is the very need of the hour. We are going to talk more detail and more focused session on hybrid learning 3.0. And we'll talk or segregate the session today into the 5 important components. The first component is we need to understand, everybody need to understand what is the need, why it is so urgent to have this hybrid learning education everywhere, that schools should adopt hybrid learning, why it is important today. We'll try to understand what are different components of hybrid learning for successful implementation, because from a long time we are trying to implement hybrid learning, and many schools, colleges we have implemented. So with our experience, we are trying to explain you about what are different components which is required to have it before we start implementing the hybrid learning. We'll try to talk about the software aspects, which all softwares are helpful for implementation of hybrid learning. What are the teaching and learning software? What are the content management software is required? We'll also focus on the hardware side of it. So we know that, okay, the hybrid learning cannot be possible without a right hardware. So as a teacher, maybe the hardware is not there with you today, but it is important to know about such hardwares or such softwares. That we'll talk about the pedagogy. So see, many schools or many institutions, you must have seen it today. The hybrid learning is completely getting failed because they may have got a very good infrastructure. They may have a very good hardwares in the campus or in the classroom, but they may not have the right software, or they may not have got the other things. So if some schools has got a right hardware, let's say the classroom is very well decorated with the right hardware and right software, but still the way of teaching plays an important role. The pedagogy plays an important role. If that is not explained in the classrooms, the hardware and software will not be of use and the system can fail. So it is important for implementation of hybrid learning. Just by having camera in the classrooms and a smart board in the classroom or device in the classroom, it doesn't make you hybrid until you know that how to utilize the components. So we are going to focus on this particular segment today. And we will also try to think today more about reimagining the education. That was the topic today. right? So we'll think about how this entire education system can be built around hybrid for a student-centered approach. And one of the main website of UNICEF, if you go to the UNICEF website, it is mentioned about the first quote of the website. If you go to the Reimagine Education of UNICEF website, the very first quote it will display you in the world. In a world facing a learning crisis, digital learning should be essential service. Today's there is a definitely a crisis in today's education system and today's education learning. There is a definitely gap is there. I'll not say about the problems, but yes, there is a gap which needs to be addressed immediately. And we as educators, we need to understand what is our role to play. Okay, that role we should play, and then we should see that this can be taken care. Okay, what are things we did so far before we get into the hybrid system? What are the things we did so far? We have first today, we have understood about what is Microsoft tools available and basics of hybrid. Then we have gone through the outlooks. We have understood about the OneDrive, Microsoft Word for multilingual capabilities, assessment, quiz conduction with the help of Microsoft Forms, PowerPoint, then Sway. No doubt, yesterday we have got amazing projects from the teachers in Sway. OneNote, content management systems, and Microsoft Teams. Yesterday, we have gone in deep about how a Microsoft Teams platform can solve all the needs in one place. That's what we discussed about in our yesterday's session. And you all, I have seen all your feedbacks. You all agree with me that Teams platforms plays an important role in setting up the things. But there are queries, which is like in the rural areas, how it is getting implemented. All such questions, there is a solution. But we should first focus on our responsibility to learn such applications. Then yes, the implementation point of view, I'll come and tell you about the strategies, how it can be done. But current focus should be learning on the tools, because right now we are doing the in other one of our other projects, we are implementing every districts of the country. Not only in the West Bengal, West Bengal also has got that number of districts. All the districts we are implementing a project of hybrid learning, right from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Every districts we have a lot of challenges we are facing it, but there is a solution. So please do not think that there is solution is not there in terms of implementation, the internet or the kind of devices, everything there is a solution. But we have to just be positive in terms of implementation point of view. But from our side, we have to be ready, mentally ready, be positive in terms of understanding our part. We'll go forward, and just a few activity which is loaded in the presentation today. Example, I have seen this sway which is created by the teachers. Like example, I can see dengue awareness. Very beautifully it has been done, created. Visuals are already. Likewise, one school has created the prospectus. So that is also available right here. The prospectus is available, and you can see that the school teacher has uploaded already the image and everything. This is thank you so much, Sanjay Rao sir. And like this, there are many educators who has created yesterday the project on Sway. I am going to taking documentation out of every project which you are doing it, and yes, that's what we have. Thank you so much for practicing on the Sway. And teachers, trust me, one more thing which I wanted to convey to you: the all the application which is explained in the sessions, we are going to share you each apps, how to use the apps in the laptop mode as well as in the mobile mode. So a mobile version of recording will be given to you with the proper explanation, so that you can practice in even if you have got a mobile phone, right? So let us focus on today's topic, because today's topic will be more towards the thinking process side of it. We need to think and analyze a lot of things why this importance is there. Hybrid. It should come in everybody's mind, the importance of hybrid. That's important, right? So I'll try to just make you understand more and more about the hybrid system today. So with that, if you all are ready, I just need a hand raise or your signal that you all are ready. Let me just go to Q&A and just see that. That's really great. I think the participations are coming in. I mean, I really want to do it. It's running or operating. And you have to also think from your side, what is your mode of teaching which is going on? I will ask you using a tool, a special tool today. Okay, so I'm going to use a tool which is called as a Padlet. And this particular tool, I will just show you how exactly we can go and use this tool in more better way. Because when I'm asking you these questions, basically what is happening when you're going to answer these questions, you may write in the quiz, but I want everybody to see what other people are also typing it. So for that, we are using a tool called Padlet. In hybrid learning, you can also use the tools like Padlet in your classrooms when you want it. Like example, there are some activities in the classroom which is going on where you ask the students to come to the front side of the classrooms and write on the blackboard by using the chalk and talk method. So in this case, what is going to happen? The students can use the digital tools to collaborate, to write. How it is going to happen? First, I will create a Padlet. Then I will share the link with you. And I want you to answer this question, which is written here. Currently, in what format your institution operate and what is your challenges? Okay. So for doing that, I just have to share my screen. So you will find out this tool is something which is helpful and you are going to enjoy this using this tool. Okay. So I am going to, let's say on the Google, I'm going to type it the tool name called Padlet. And this is a third-party application which supports the Lebanese ID and password, a Microsoft ID and password to be logged in. So you don't have to create any account here. You just have to click on login and log in with Microsoft. You don't have to sign up. So let us do it. I click on login. There's option coming, login from Google. Also, you can log in Microsoft or Apple. So when you use the Lebanese ID, you can choose the option login with Microsoft. Till here, it should be clear. And it prompts you what account you have got. So how will you use Padlet? So example, you have to choose like I am a teacher. I wanted to use Padlet and I wanted to use the free version, not the paid one, which is the costly. I'll use the free one. So I'm using the free one from the last 5-6 years of Padlet. It has having no issue on the free version. So this is how the Padlet page look like, the home page. And how to create a Padlet? There's option of creating a Padlet right here. Make a Padlet. Okay. So just see the process. I will again create one new Padlet after my explanation. Let me just create one Padlet here. So I'm going to create a Padlet called, there are multiple types of Padlet, grid Padlet or something like that. So I'll just choose the option of grid Padlet. Title, I'm just going to select here called hybrid learning discussion. Description is what is how your current classroom operates. Okay, is it like physical? Is it like online? Is it like a little bit of hybrid mode? You are mixing it in the classrooms. So just wanted to know and share us your challenges. Okay, so let us everybody understand about the challenges and wallpaper of this entire. You have seen the notice board outside the school, right? So same way, I'll just make it as a green color so that it look like a notice board of a school notice board. And if everything is done, I'll just go and do some settings here. Reaction. If somebody's response are very good, we should go and hit like on that. Reaction size setup. And anything else I should do it here? Moderation. Moderation I'm not enabling right now. I want everybody's post to come here. Done. I think we have almost done the settings which is required here for this Padlet. We are ready to start sharing it. So for sharing this Padlet, we just have to click on the small icon called share. Copy the link. There is option like visitors can write. I can change also that visitor can only view it, this Padlet. So I'm just going to make it as copy the link or get a QR code. So those who wanted to scan, they can scan this QR code. And those who wanted to type participate in Padlet discussion. So they can scan also. So once you get this link, you just have to click on this plus icon and type on the top your name, example, Prashant, and a school name. I'm just giving example as XYZ school. And type what is the method of your teaching right now. Example, it's a physical. And what is the challenge? Like this, you should write. Challenge is, let's say I'm just putting diverse learners need. And I publish it. Right? So this is what my things has come. Likewise, what you should do is, example, you're right now, somebody has mentioned. So you should mention about your name on the top. I can see hi is coming up right now, but try to mention your name on the subject, and body item, you should mention the challenges. I can say 30-40 people are there. So maximum people are writing hi only. Please do not write hello, hi and all. I'll just go and delete this hi thing. Yeah, I can start getting the responses. Nice responses. Great. So I can see the first response has come here from Mohammed Hasim sir. Diversity in the classroom. Very true. Then Sukendu sir is doing the physical classroom. Challenges sir has not mentioned. Physical challenge is teacher-student ratio. Definitely is a big challenge. Percentage of attendance is one of the challenge. Mostly physical, sometimes a smart class. A smart class is also like a physical only. You are using a blended learning in the classroom. Face-to-face teaching method following. Okay. Physical. And you can see, I can see everybody's name now in one of the wall. Shantosh Biswal sir is participating, Aniket, classroom, and you all can see also like whose comments are coming. Okay. Sugandha ma'am, currently my school is operating mainly in offline mode, that is physical face-to-face mode of teaching learning with a very little teaching learning through WhatsApp groups. Okay, great. Challenges are that the classrooms are overcrowded and it's very difficult to single teachers to control and effective carry out the teaching learning process. Also, if the student miss the class, he will miss the whole lecture or teaching process. I really like, ma'am, what exactly that you have shared it. Equity of learning is one of the challenge from Tarun sir. Great. Smart class occasionally, most of you, I think, in the physical mode right now, and you have certain challenges, certain positive part also. Many are absent, does not have time to repeat the lesson. See, this is the common things like many are absent, does not have time to repeat the lessons, and so it is all requires you are thinking and you all think that some solution is required. Okay, first thing is definitely I'll try to in my session, a lot of brainstorming and things will happen today and you'll understand, but this is one of the example for you to also do the brainstorm in the classrooms. Okay. So if tomorrow the devices are there in the classroom for the students, and not only students, when you had done the online learnings, online teaching, maybe after school hour, when you conduct a 1 hour bridge course classes for your students, when the students are sitting in home, suppose you do it, if this kind of Padlet will definitely work you out today, because before starting class, you can brainstorm using the Padlet. I'll just go back and repeat. I understood your remarks. I'll just go back and I wanted all of you to just go through this entire challenges, what a consent is coming from all the educator community. I understand. Okay. So we will go to the Padlet. You all should know that now Padlet, how to create it. Let me just, I understood the query. I will just submit this entire things to the concerned department. So how the Padlet has to be created. So step number one is we have to come to Padlet.com. This is how the home page look like for Padlet. Step number two is this is the make a Padlet option will be there. There are different types of Padlets are available. Example, if you click here, canvas. So people can write anywhere and it was like look like a canvas for you. Timeline, grid, a stream. Okay, a stream is like one after another, like Facebook post and all those things. You have seen it. That's why it will come. I have choose the option of grid. That's why it is coming like this. All the post which is coming, it's come like this. Wall, that means no space are left out. It is all filled up like this. And in your Padlet, you can also attach the images. So when you are writing your comment, you have the option of attaching the image. So image can be also shared. Now this is map. Okay, map is also a very good option to use it. So example, let's say I'm just trying to use the Padlet type, new type Padlet called map. It's a very beautiful tool for your interaction. Example, title of the Padlet is share famous things from your place. Okay. Description, dear participants, please share your favorite I can say about share famous place near you. So whichever districts you belongs to, whatever the famous things are there, it could be food, it could be place, it could be anything. I just want you to share it. So we'll come to know easily that from West Bengal, from different places, how many people are coming from. I'll just show you. So example, this is done and my things are ready. I'll just click on share this Padlet, copy the link, participate in map Padlet. I shared you one more link, which is of Map Padlet. So when this Padlet will come, again you click on plus icon and you will search the place. Example, I am in Bangalore. So example, in Bangalore, I will just say Bangalore Palace. And I wanted to insert any image also. So there's option of attaching. You all see this. There's option of searching, image search option. So example, I'll just search here, Bangalore Palace. It has come to the Bangalore Palace here. The image will be inserted. And I'll just say posted by Prashant. Publish. So I just selected as Bangalore Palace right now. Now let us see what is happening in this map. You can see this is the Indian map. Everybody is putting their own locations and everything, what is famous there. It's coming up real time. I'll zoom in. Bangalore, if I just go here, I click here, it shows Bangalore Palace. That's great. Let me go into the Kolkata and let's see, where are you in West Bengal? People are joining from which all places in West Bengal? So very close to Jharkhand border, Purulia. But image is not there, but sir has also not mentioned the name. So one person is there from Purulia. Then Bakura. If I click on Parvati Ma temple, definitely we'll try to visit here. Then we have got something called Cam is there. So we have got from Bardhaman, 2 people or 3 people have mentioned where exactly. Okay, here the wildlife sanctuary. So after some time, you will see when everybody is participating in this Padlet, they are going to mention, you will see the West Bengal map. Everybody who is coming, who is mentioning the West Bengal map, you will see that everything is filled out and everybody can share that what is the best part in their place. And you see how many people are joining from the different districts of West Bengal, right? So that is the one thing. Raiganj University. So we get to know many things about this entire thing. So, and who is the person? They can also share their photograph or something like that. It makes it more sensible. I can see that many people have already shared a lot of things here. Okay, you must be able to see that the collaborations are happening here. Many people are from the Howrah, right? So different districts people are available. Ramakrishna Mission from Rahara, West Bengal. Great. So you can see the importance and usage of Padlet. It is helping you to collaborate, and you can actually create a multiple Padlets, and you should be able to make sure that okay, the things can be utilized by the different people, and we can actually track what is happening. And for the students also, you can give them a lot of puzzles in the classrooms. Example, geography teachers can also give it a lot of puzzles to locate the different part of the country, and they can brainstorm using this entire things. Okay. There are people from search by Mansi Madam, Kolabam, Tamil Nadu, from Goa also. I think for vacation, there are educators who are traveling also. Maybe they are sharing it from a different part. Great. So teachers, this is one of the idea which is going to happen. Once it is done, I will be able to export this entire information into a Excel sheet also, where I can. One thing is very clear, that everybody from the West Bengal, every districts, the people are there. Okay, so that's one of the best part which I have seen here. Anywhere I can go and see that who are the people everywhere. Can you see the community which is formed here? It's amazing. Okay, so teachers, you may use this entire facility of using the Padlet in your own teaching and learning process. Now, at this point, I'm just going back to my presentation. So with the Padlet, one thing I came to know in the more and more of people who are joining in a common wall, they have shared their input. I can use this Padlet for multiple purpose, maybe in the classroom, any discussion, wherever the brainstorming session has to be done, or a student has to create their own projects, and teacher has created something Padlet where teacher has like added everything, and then share as a view access to the people. So students cannot go and type their things, but they can use the Padlet for viewing purpose in the beautiful way. The timelines, the formation of the complete path of the old Calcutta to right now Kolkata, everything can be mentioned in this kind of Padlet. Okay, now I ask you this question about this, what kind of classroom methods are there before COVID also? Everybody will have mentioned me that physical mode only. Now there is a changes are there. People are mentioning physical, and sometimes people are mentioning we are using sometimes online. People are also mentioning that okay, in classroom we are using some technology, and people are also trying to go for hybrid. Before COVID, everybody's answer will be physical, but now it is changing. Is it again going to become a physical? That's what we wanted. By seeing the challenges, definitely not. We require a solution. So what is the evolution of education system that we need to understand first? So let me just brief it a little bit to you so that you will connect to the right direction. Education system, first is we have gone into the Gurukul education system where Guru used to teach and students used to come in the place and they used to learn together in one place. The Shiksha system was there. And the best part was the parent was also involved. Parents also know what the students are learning, and there was a holistic development was happening. And India is one of the rich in education system. Then Western education evolved, and they had this four wall of classroom system. Aristotle and Plato. They brought up this kind of system where they made the students sit in the four wall of classroom, and we all are the product of that till now. Now the education system, there is a challenges in the system. Parents are not aware about. Parents are disconnected from the system. Everybody need to know what is happening in a classroom. The student needs the exposure of holistic development, certain things which is not possible in this physical or four wall of classroom until we include something else. That's the reason the teachers are trying to do a lot of things. They are trying to incorporate the presentations. They are trying to use the modern devices. They are using the, even COVID times, they're trying to transform themselves every stage. They are teaching on the laptop, they are teaching with a tripod, they are teaching in the hybrid way. So the things are evolving. We have seen that from the systems are evolving. And 1.0 education system, which I have to say, it was the Gurukul system. 2.0 is our four wall of classroom, and we are trying to move to 3.0 education system. So the question rises here, where is the future of education going? Because there is so much things are changing, people are trying, and people trying to go into the holistic development of the child, the student-centered approach we are trying to go. So where is the future of education is going? So the answer will be education 3.0 version. And that's what is possible with the hybrid learning model. And that's the reason the hybrid is very, very important today. Right? So we are into the 3.0 education system and we have to implement. We cannot stay in 2.0 system today. To answer this question, sorry, why it is so critical, like hybrid learning, and every institution must start working on it, is important. Is I wanted to show you one of the small video. Maybe that will give you a lot of clarity. So I'm just going to play a video. It's a 2-minute video. Just understand how fast the world is changing. This is one of the most powerful video I have seen on internet today, and this is what we are trying to talk about, the 21st century importance. You have seen in the video the wordings. I can share you this video also. The wordings which is mentioned that today's teachers, you are not the teacher of the four wall of classroom. Today's teachers needs to be a mentor. They should be a catalyst. So preparing 21st century students is not very easy. I'm just going to explain more in detail as I go forward. So, but this is really, I hope you all have, this is eye-opener video for all of us. The world is changing, the market is changing, and we as a responsible educators, our responsibility is to make sure that students in our school, right from today, without wasting a daytime, we should start preparing them for 21st century by any means. Okay, we cannot have today the any kind of excuses also to tell because it's important.